very excited. It's my first, episode, and I'm glad that you're a part of it, Bless.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
I waited, kid you not, y'all guys, I waited by like, how long it was? I told you about this idea?
More than a year.
More than a year, right? And then look at me now, but like, he told me, just wait. And then, as y'all can tell, it's not the perfect, background, but guess what? I made it, well, he made it. We made it do what it do. And what it does, what it does. So, so y'all already know he's from Miami. We're all from Miami. Tell us a little story about Miami.
I got held up at gunpoint twice.
I didn't say a crime.
You said
No, tell why you can't have a good time. Like
a good time going to the beach is always a good time. What kind of good time story are you looking for? Bro, you catching me off guard right now.
And I know because this is your lifestyle. What did you do? We ain't sit all day and just play hood rat games.
I really gotta think about that.
Dang, that's bad. And you from Miami. That's...
I mean, I had lots of good times in Miami, but I don't know what...
So then you let everybody know what's a good time in Miami. If I right now ask you, hey, tell me why we gotta go to Miami. You just told me straight up, beaches, a lot of beaches. The food is amazing.
Okay, so tell me about your good time in Miami.
My good time in Miami?
Yeah.
I had plenty of good times in Miami.
Like what?
Okay, I went to Brentwood Elementary School. I'm not gonna make one now, but it's coming. But we're gonna hop back into these questions, these kind of who questions.
I need to put my phone on silent just.
Who? Alright. Now, everybody know growing up as a kid, you had that certain candy. What's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy growing up would have to be Nerds. Sweet Tarts.
Over Nerds. So which one is it? Sweet Tarts, Nerds, or Sweet Tarts?
Sweet Tarts.
Sweet Tarts.
Yeah.
Why just Sweet Tarts?
Sweet and sour. And I always like sweet and sour candies. I don't know, even when we went to the movie theaters, Sweet Tarts was always the candy that I would get.
So why you don't like sour Skittles? It's sweet and sour?
When I was a kid, they didn't have
They didn't
sour.
have it. So you took that over the Jolly Ranchers that we used to steal for 5 cents.
Who is we?
We. Don't sit here and lie. We all stole a piece of candy at that store. Listen, I don't know right. Listen, there was a corner store. There was a corner store.
Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. Listen, there was a corner store that we all lit at least one time. Yes, that green. It was a green store right there in the hood of Carol City. We always hurry up and take at least 5 cents Jolly Rancher. You tell me you never took a Jolly Rancher in your day of your life.
Let me tell you, if I wanted to buy something for 5 cents,
Back then you didn't have it like that.
in the course of walking from school to home, I could find 5 pennies on the floor. So no. I used to stay walking looking at the ground
For pennies.
for pennies.
Why looking for pennies? You got a 5-figure discount. And as a kid, they can't charge you. You can't go to prison.
Because I had a conscience.
Well, F my conscience. You heard us say not F. F big F. Take it back. Same routine tomorrow. Anyways, favorite chips.
When I was in middle school, high school, there was this chips by Lay's, Ruffles, called Flavor Rush. But it's discontinued now. They don't make it anymore.
I don't remember those chips.
I know you're not gonna remember them. Flavor Rush, the best chips that ever existed. Ruffles, y'all need to bring them back out. But it was pretty much like this honey, barbecue, cheddar kind of mix. And it was bomb. It was so good. Like, I always bought those chips. Second after that would have to be salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Lay's?
Yeah.
Or just straight salt and vinegar?
Salt and vinegar.
It gotta be Lay's. Okay. I feel you. Alright, now what about soda? I know you're not, now you're not a big, but back in the days. And think about it, what Sprite.
It was always Sprite.
So it was never Chubbies.
What is a chubby?
You never had stop it. The Chubbies. So you know had Chubby, then they had the cream soda, then they had the Coca-Cola, then they had the fire red flask, the Chubbies that we used to take. Like, I remember the Capri Suns?
He keeps saying we used to take. I did not take nothing. Okay, no, I don't know nothing about no chubbies.
You know about Chubbies. A
Was
cubby.
it called chubbies?
Yeah, the little one, the little short round
And it was
one.
called chubbies.
Yeah.
No, Randall, I never had this before.
What? Is it Chubba? Chubba? Guys, help me. Chubba or Chubby? It's Chubbies, right? The short, Chubby. Yeah.
I'm looking right
Chubby.
now. I don't know what.
Chubby. I remember him. Because I still see him to this day. Chubby. CHUBBY. I know you've seen those before. Okay.
Soda.
Yeah, man. Respect. Yeah.
I never had that before.
But you've seen it though. So you know
No.
what?
I've never seen
Guys, what? Listen, there's not two Carol Cities, right? There's not two houses that we stay at, right? I'm just trying to make it sure. And that same story.
Okay.
Yeah. What about Capri
So-
Suns?
Of course I know Capri Suns.
Sandy Lights?
But even white people know Capri Suns. I'm not saying I'm white, but I'm saying maybe when we go into a store, we're looking for two different things. I'm looking for Sprite.
You're looking for
and Dr.
Sprite,
Pepper and
yeah.
Pepsi.
And
you're
Sierra
looking
Mist.
for
I'm looking for Chubbies and 7-Ups and stuff like that, right? Sunkist, the ghetto sodas. the
I don't know.
Fantas, right?
7-Up wasn't ghetto. They
Sierra-
made commercials
What
for
about
7-Up.
Sierra Mist?
Sierra Mist is a good
What
brand.
about 7-Up?
7-Up has had a large marketing campaign before. I've never seen Chubbies marketed nowhere.
Man, you're hating on Chubbies. I love Chubbies. Alright?
Anyway.
Well, since we're back on the kids, I know everybody in this world. If you didn't, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Everybody know and love and watch Disney movies, Disney Channel, anything. When it came to Disney, we all watched it.
Yes, okay. We
So-
did do that, yes.
Okay. Roughly guess, because I know you don't know this, because I don't know this. It's just a quick question that I gotta go back and go look at it. You feel me? In your mind, what is the #1 action Disney movie? Whoo! I like to see this. I gotta bing.
Number one action
Disney movie of all time.
Action Disney movie. What does that mean exactly?
You know what it means. Stop playing like you don't know what action movie feel like. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
But when it comes to Disney,
Yeah? Pete?
#1 action Disney movie. Like on the Disney Channel?
Yeah, it's made from Disney. So I'm not gonna give it to you right now. I'm not stupid.
Well, no, you gotta keep in mind, a lot of things are made by Disney now.
I know, so then tell me if you think. Alright guys, I'm not gonna give it to you.
What was the name of that one? Xenon. Nah, it can't be that. Was it from when we were kids?
Yes.
Action Disney movie. Spy Kids, that was Nickelodeon, I feel like.
No, Spy Kids was definitely Disney. Was it? Spy Kids was Disney, guys? Yeah, Spy Kids was Disney. What? Well,
I don't
know.
think it was Disney.
Wait, you don't think so?
No.
The part where it says family ties. You want to see if your family love you. Let's see if your family gonna love you. Alright, so normally I wanted to have 5, but then I wanted to keep it like, to see if I could do it or not, but it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna do 4 right now, right? You have one chance, only one chance to say pass, okay?
Okay.
The other 3, I ain't gonna tell you what's gonna happen until I tell you it's gonna happen. So there won't be no cheating. Now, have you ever stole from anybody in your childhood and they never knew about it? Would you pass the question or would you rather answer that question?
Have I ever stolen from anybody and they did not know about it?
Yes.
I think I always got caught. Yeah.
Okay, so that's in the book. That's he always got caught. Okay. Move on to the next question. Okay. Have you ever asked anybody for money and they gave it to you? $50 or not? Would you rather
Yeah, of
pass
course.
that? Would you
Yeah.
rather pass that question, or would you rather answer that question?
I already answered yes.
So yes, okay. I said yes. You got 2 more. Have you ever?
That was an easy question.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this, right? So remember what you answered, right? Just remember what you answered. All right. Have you ever called any of your friends to host a party at their house?
Have I called my friends
Any of your friends
to host a party at their
At
house?
their house.
Meaning I want to have a party at their
at
house?
their house? Yes.
No.
No. Okay. Have you ever? This should be easy. Have you ever called anybody to pick you up from the airport, and it wasn't a family member?
Nope.
No. Okay. So, you remember your answer about asking for money?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you remember your answer about a party at the house?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you remember the answer about the airport?
Yes.
Okay. So, out of those 3 questions I just asked you, which one would you rather not answer after this? Out of those 3 questions that you just answered, which one would you rather say pass? So it's out of the airport, the money, or the party?
The party?
So you get with the party? Okay, cool. Bet. So you got the airport, and you got the money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Guys, this is how we're going to do it. I'm looking for a
I'm
quarter.
so confused
I know
right
you're
now.
going to be
Like,
confused.
what?
Watch how this about to happen. You want heads for...
Yeah, I was about to say you're out of frame.
Yeah, you want heads for the airport, or you want heads for...
Heads for the airport.
Okay,
Sure.
ready?
Okay, heads.
Okay, guess what you gotta do right now?
What?
Boss man. You have to call a family member right now. Here it is, guys. I want you to understand me right now. You have to call a family member right now, all right? Okay. And tell them, I need y'all to pick me up at whatever city they live in, state they live in, at their airport tonight. And you have to have it by a minute for them to say yes or no. So you have to call a family member.
This is gonna be easy.
Oh no, it ain't gonna be easy. I want to see what it's gonna be. You got a minute, guys, a minute.
Wait, let me get the
Now
contact.
you can get the contact, okay? Get the
You
contact.
think my mom's not gonna say yes?
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh wait, this is a new number. She won't know
Oh
it.
yeah, I know.
I just got a new number, so she's not gonna know this number. She's not gonna know this number. Hold on. If I message her first, this technically don't count because I just got a new number and she doesn't recognize this number and she won't pick up numbers that she doesn't recognize. So let me message her first. Hey mom, pick up. It's me.
Call the one person you think that's gonna always have your back. The one person you think that's always gonna have your back, because mommy ain't picking up. You feel like family ain't around. Who you calling?
Hello. Hey, what's up, bro? Bro, I'm in town. I just went to the airport. I gotta go back. It's like, bro, can you help me out? Like, just come pick me up real quick. Bro, you know I got you. Just go ahead in that back pocket, take out that Visa, call that Uber up, put it in that location, and there we go. Oh wait, my mom's calling.
Okay, let's see. A minute goes.
Hey, son.
Hey mom, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I'm in town.
Awesome.
Yeah, that didn't sound very genuine. Anyway,
You in Orlando?
no, can you come pick me up from the airport?
Okay. Where, Miami or Fort Lauderdale?
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm doing like this little podcast video with Randall, and he wanted to see how quickly you would say yes if I just called you last minute and said I need a ride from the airport. I told him you were gonna be like, okay, but Anyway,
He passed. I guess he got love.
yeah, I'm in Orlando right now, but I'm gonna fly out to Portland tomorrow because my first day for the new job is on Monday. But I'm gonna come back in 2 weeks, and then I'll come down and see you then.
All right.
What are you doing? Why didn't you answer the phone?
Because I was getting ready to. I had just walked in the door, and I was getting ready to getting the dogs ready to take them down.
Okay.
At home.
Okay. All right, Mom. I love you.
Love you. Bye.
It wasn't even 5 seconds. I know I can depend on my mom for certain things. That like for sure, I know my mom for certain things. She's gonna. Number 1 action Disney movie?
Yeah. So you're thinking of Disney Channel. Stop thinking of Disney Channel. That's what your head's at. You're stuck on Disney Channel. I don't know why.
Because that's what we watched when we were kids.
Disney movie. Or what's number 1? You didn't name
Okay,
one
is
Disney
it
movie.
animated?
No. That's good. It's not animated.
Disney movie and it's not animated. I don't
Come
know.
on, think.
And he said it's not animated.
It's not animated. I know. So take off Avatar. So I gave you a hint now, right? So I took off Avatar. Think.
Bro, I'm having a blank right now. I'm having a blank. Not Star Wars. Star Wars owns Disney now. It's not Star Wars. None of the X-Men movies. Avengers is also Disney.
Mm-hmm. And it's not Avengers.
Black Panther also belongs to Disney.
I know. And it's not Black Panther. I'm looking at it right now. I'm just going down. Yeah. You
What is it?
tried- no,
I
no,
give
no.
up.
Come on, bless you, a Disney person. You should know this.
Number 1 action movie, not animated, not Avatar. Bro, I don't know.
So you give
You're
up.
probably gonna say it. I'm gonna feel stupid, but I don't know. Yeah, I give up.
Don't say you stupid. This
I'll
came out 1984, and it's 2008. It's very hard. So I'm gonna give you a little.
You
hint.
said it came out in 1984.
and then through 2008. We all saw it. I seen it. You're older than me, and I seen it.
1984 to 2008.
Yes, bless. That name been around. It's very hard. All right, ready? Think of Western. It's not Wild Wild West. So think of something that's Wild Wild Western. That's Disney.
What is
Give
it? 'Cause
up?
yeah, 'cause this is-
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones
Time
is the
out.
number one
What do you mean
action movie
What do you mean the number 1 action movie? How?
to get sales.
By ticket sales.
By ticket sales, yeah. That's how you can go by. You're not gonna go by. What else you gonna go by?
Box office numbers, how
Well,
much money it made.
Well,
around the world.
revenue. We all know the number 1 revenue Disney movie will have to be Avengers. Not Avengers. It have to be help me out. I just said it.
Oh, nah. Oh, you.
Bro, you know what I'm talking about. The blue people. The blue
Avatar.
Avatar. You know, be quiet. We get back to it. In your mind, what is the most funniest movie ever? Yeah, it don't have to be Disney.
The funniest movie ever
That you
for
ever-
me that I ever watched. Shaolin Soccer or Kung Fu Hustle.
What's the funniest scene on there that you can remember?
Funniest scene that I can remember would have been this. There's this one scene in Shaolin Soccer where this lady and this guy are talking, and I guess the lady she's supposed to be someone that could be very beautiful, but she hasn't figured out how to be very beautiful yet. And then there's this other lady trying to like give her this makeover. But anyway, they're having this conversation, and the lady keeps digging in her nose, and then every time the girl looks away, she'll put it on. And then the girl will look, and then she'll go back to like she didn't do nothing, and then she'll look away and she'll do it again. When I was a kid, I don't know why, I just remember dying laughing to that scene, like the audacity of, like just imagine you talking to somebody and they're just like, oh yeah, I had a really good time, and then you look where, I'm sorry, as a kid, it just cracked me up.
So that movie cracked you up the most.
Cracked me up. The most to this day, I still remember that scene.
Out of all the baby kids, Disney kids, any movie you know that starred me as a kid, a rude kid, which one would you not want to babysit? So speaking like Dennis the Menace, the guy from Home Alone.
Dennis the Menace.
So that'd be the rudest.
That would be the one I wouldn't want to deal with. Yeah, I felt like he was the most difficult one. Because he's just always found a way to get into some kind of trouble. Always. You tell him not to touch something, not to do something, and he was gonna go do it anyway. So yeah, not that one.
Okay, so what's your favorite cartoon?
Favorite cartoon?
And I'm gonna do it like this. 10 seconds. I'm gonna name the channels. You tell me to do your favorite cartoon.
Okay.
Okay. 10 seconds. I'm going Cartoon Network.
Teen Justice.
Okay. Nickelodeon.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay. Disney.
There's so many. Aladdin.
Aladdin, your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people probably don't know this, but dang, what is it called? Ready? You probably Tsunami. Is it
Tsunami?
Tsunami.
It was definitely Toonami.
Tsunami.
Ronan Kenshin.
Wow.
That's an old one. Like y'all probably don't even know what that is, but yeah.
Wow. So out of Naruto, Digimon, or Pokemon, which one would you choose?
Naruto, Digimon, or Pokemon? Naruto.
Out of all, okay.
Yeah.
Naruto. With Beyblade.
Beyblade. Okay.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Tough, right? That's tough, right? Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, or
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
You want to finish?
Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play the card game and everything, bro. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, favorite? Here it is. Favorite video game. Candy picked some the gen of every street fighters, every node. You have to
Marvel
pick
vs. Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yep, the one I always beat you. The one I always beat you up.
Guys, don't listen. He's a beat. So you're picking that over Smash Brothers?
Ooh, yes. Yes, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Who's your favorite player on Marvel vs. Capcom? If you had to line up your three, who is it?
Dante.
Uh-huh.
What's his brother's name?
I don't know.
I can't remember, but Dante and his brother and Storm. That was my team to always get you all the way together.
I understand why you just like to use Storm and you can't jump, guys. You can't stay on the floor. So how can you fight? And not everybody can float in the air. You feel me? So no matter who you pick, when Storm come out, you might as well just say that person's dead, because there was no way to beat you. And the way that you played, it was just mad. You know that if you thought about beating him, if you beat him once, trust me, that game is not done. He's not gonna go back home. He's not gonna go to sleep. You have to play him again. And he's gonna beat you more than he ever beat you before. But that's how he is. That's blessed. He has to be applaud. So there was this thing that we always laugh about when we see songs, Beyonce songs, Lady Gaga songs, we just start laughing about it. So every time these songs come up, we just start laughing and giggling and just reminiscing. So this one time, true story, we were driving.
I already know what
you already know. We were driving, right? And somebody was, outside, and the worst of the worst, but they broke down. So we're going, we're nice people. We are very nice people. So the song was playing, Beyonce, and the part was just coming on where it says, well, it sucks to be you right now. Right when we're turning in, we thought about helping a lady or something, I guess. So what he does, both of us, because we're cahoots, wind the window down, make sure we go back to the part that said, well, it sucks to be you, right? We blacked out high, and we just kept on laughing. Like, the lady looked, and we just said, well, it sucks to be you right now. You outside on the street. We just busted out laughing. I said, this is crazy. cruelty. And we the same people that, oh, we'll help the homeless. But that we were helping ourselves, you know? I just feel like that was the funniest thing. We had a lot of moments. It was funny, you know? So I feel like that one will never die, you know? So before I get to the main, you know, event question, you know, we're going to just ask Bless a little bit of questions and a little bit of, you know, sauciness. As y'all can tell, I'm gifted, I'm glad, and I'm blessed to have him to teach us a little bit, not too much about where he came from, right? A while ago, he's a foreigner right now. He really don't belong in this country anymore because he abandoned us. But he's back to tell us the story and how hard it was to come back to America, guys. I hope everybody sees from Portland, from New York, from Florida. I'm just kidding, guys. Listen, I'm happy to have him back from China. I'm gonna let him tell you a little 5 minute, you know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just, you know, push it to get on the culture, like, since, you know, Black African American that we are. How is it like the first time from you leaving China, and how you feeling now once you're coming back from China? How take us to that journey.
Okay. So the first time I left the country again, because I lived overseas before, but so I guess the second time I left the country to go live in China, I would say I was probably really excited. And to be honest, I was ready to get the out. Like, I was ready to go. I wanted to have a different experience. I got tired of being in America. I got tired of all the stuff that was happening here. Like, the time that I left, I missed a lot. I wasn't here for Black Lives Matters. I wasn't here for COVID.
Well, even with that, pause you right. Did they celebrate that over there in China? Like the Black Lives, not celebrated, but did they kind of?
There were people. Yeah, I mean, the Black Lives Matters movement, that whole era was like a worldwide phenomenon. Because even people in China were talking about it. People in Japan were talking about it. People in South Korea were talking about it. People in France. People all over the world were talking about it. Yeah. Right. So it was like everyone knew what was happening because everyone saw the video. You know, the one that was going viral at that time. Everybody saw it, and so yeah, people who were aware. Yeah.
So coming back, like
I didn't want to come back. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason that I came back, you already know, is because I got a really good job opportunity, a good job offer, and so I'm just coming to see if it's worth it, to see how it goes. But even now being back, I still feel like I'm getting used to being back in America. I'm transitioning back, like from being in China to being here. So like last night, for example, when I went to go pick up Dad, I left the car running, windows down, with my phone, my wallet, everything right there in the front seat.
China.
And then I went out into the you know, the foyer to go, hey, I'm here to pick up so and so. Can you let me know I'm here? And I didn't even think about it, because in China I could do stuff like that and not think about it, and it just didn't even register to me that, well, you back in America, you can't just be doing stuff like that. You can't do stuff like that.
It's amazing that in China you could just leave your stuff like that and not worry about nobody going into it, looking into it.
Like literally, like let's say we were in Starbucks.
Give it up for China.
Let's say we were in Starbucks right now, right? And I'm using my computer, I'm on my phone, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go use the bathroom, and maybe there's no bathroom in Starbucks.
Yeah.
I would just leave everything on the table, walk 5 minutes or whatever, find a bathroom, come back, and everything's still gonna be there. So that's the mentality that I have right now, and I need to break that and get back into like American mode where
it's just high to top, tucking high.
You know,
man,
so it's a readjustment period for sure. Yeah.
So a lot of these guys, like, y'all probably don't know it, and if y'all do, then hey, I'm with y'all. I didn't know this as well. The last time we spoke, I was telling him, hey, is it the same Chinese food that we have up here? How is it? How does it taste in China? And y'all guys will be very surprised on what he told me. The answer was, like, I asked him about orange chicken. What is orange chicken in China?
Okay, wait. Something I just realized. Quick pause and to catch y'all up, because we just started talking about China like out of nowhere. So I moved to China 5 years ago in 2019, and I've been living in China up until 2024. I just moved back like 2 to 3 days ago, so that's why we're having this conversation suddenly about China. But anyway,
He's a foreigner. He abandoned us, like I said to y'all again, and he left, and now he come back to collect.
to answer the question, Chinese food on mainland China is not like Chinese food here.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff that y'all eat, like, you know, orange chicken and sweet and sour pork or sweet and sour chicken or beef with broccoli, the dishes that you get here are not gonna be the same. Like the you know that sweet short rib
Yeah.
that they get, and the rib like
The
pink
pinkish and that kind of like high.
does
like,
not exist in
In
China.
China.
There's been no place in China that I've been to where they sell short ribs that look like that. They have short ribs that they sell, but they don't come like
It's
that.
not like that.
The food here in America is way sweeter. It's an Americanized version of Chinese food. It's not real Chinese food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So this, even with the drinks and everything like that, it's like basically natural organic fruits
In China,
in China.
yeah, I would say most of the food, like if you go somewhere you get something cooked, like if it's not fast food, it's gonna be food that's cooked with natural ingredients. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So basically, you're saying to people that China is a good visit to go.
I definitely would say, yeah, it's a good place to go visit. It's a good place to tour if you can do that. I mean, heck, even if you can get a job and live there for a little bit to experience the culture and the life, I would say do it if you have the opportunity to. I think as Americans, we need more exposure to China. We need more exposure to Chinese people. Because I think over here we have this big, like, misunderstanding or this big mystery about China. Like, I think everyone focuses so hard on the communist part. Because, you know, in America, we're taught, like, from young, communism is bad, communists are bad. Like, you always have that idea. Even before I moved to China, I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I thought, oh man, it's communism. They're gonna be, the life is gonna be horrible. They're not gonna have no freedom.
Yeah,
everything's gonna be
like
strict.
by the book,
Everything's gonna
yeah.
be controlled. And it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah.
Like, you have people over there just living their best lives. I mean, don't get me wrong. The country has its problems, just like every country has its problems. We're Americans. We got our problems.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, man, it was an enjoyable time. I have no complaints at all.
So with all that experience of China, what's one word that could describe your trip? I know you told me already, you know, you're planning. Like, you're not done with China.
Yeah.
So I know what the step of you coming back to the States, it's nothing to you. But the lifestyle you had in China was very relaxing.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about the crimes like you said, you know. But what's one word that can describe China?
Peaceful.
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 And even like the locals, the people that live in mainland China, they also understand that. Some people that I've talked to before, we'll have conversations and they'll say things like, you know, America is this, America is that. Yes, America has all these good things, but China is peaceful.
Peaceful.
You know,
You're
China,
a man of peace. You
Yeah.
like peace.
China-
Everybody wants peace.
exactly. China has a lot of like good things as well,
Yeah.
but for me, one of the most important things that I think really affected my well-being and my
Yeah.
mental health was just the fact that it was very calm
Mm-hmm.
and like peaceful for the most part. You know, in the U.S., it can be crazy sometimes.
Anywhere you go to, you already know, man.
Yeah.
It can be crazy.
It can be crazy sometimes.
So I feel like a lot of people don't understand, like, beyond the States,
Yeah.
just the States by itself, that there's more life and like in living. Just because people paint a picture and say America's, you know, the land of freedom, but there's more freedom and peacefulness beyond this, you know, state. So you people.
Time out. What he means by that, he's not saying that other countries are more free and more peace. What he's saying is that there are other places in the world where you can find freedoms and peace that you did not know existed until you're exposed to them.
What he said, but he said it in a nicer way. Okay? Just understand that, alright? So what's one word that can describe you, blessed, besides blessed? That's a word. That name is dope.
I was about to say that too. I was about to say
dope.
blessed.
That name is dope, but I got you before you said it.
One word that could describe me, I would say, is freedom.
Freedom.
Yep.
That's kind of close. I'll take freedom because in my mind too, somebody would came and asked me what's one word I can describe you. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's off the top of my head. Will be determined. Like you're determined to whatever you say. I'm telling you, there's not even 95. I can't even say 95. I would have to say 99.9 that he's gonna do it. And if he doesn't do it, it has to be a real solid reason why he didn't do it. And if he say he's gonna get back to it, he'll get back to it on his time now, but he'll get back to it. So that's one thing I have to appreciate and be like, you're very determined because I saw you and I know where you came from and what happened. And boy, I tell you, a lot of people would have been hit off the wagon. And for you to come and you bounce and you on this, and then, like I said, guys, you don't come and just flaunt. You don't come back. Because if I was in his shoes, it would be totally different. I'd be coming like, oh, remember you told me you didn't like me? How you like me now? Huh? Like, I'll flaunt it. I ain't gonna like grilled out like, hey, how you doing? You sitting in an apartment? I got a penthouse, baby. But listen, I enjoyed it. Y'all enjoyed it. If there anything, there's not anything. There is something I would love for you to tell them people that's really striving, that's really grinding, that's really doing the right legal things, because you can't support you legally. But all right,
so I think maybe my number one advice to anybody out there that is striving for something, grinding towards something, you've heard this all the time, I'm sure. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't stop. Even if you're unsure about what direction you're going in, just take a breath, put one foot forward, take a breath, put another foot forward, and eventually you will get to your destination. Just keep going.
Keep going. And is there anything else you feel like they should never give up on life? You think they should always just, like you said, keep going, but like you feel like with
yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Like number one, don't ever give up on yourself. People will give up on you all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, but you can't give up on yourself. You're your number one support. You're your number one motivator. I don't care who you got in your life. My mom picked up like that. My mom said, yeah, I'll come get you. But even the people that are there for you the most sometimes will let you down. Mm-hmm. But you have to be able to always have yourself. Yeah.
And even with your lifestyle right now, you're very wealthy, right? Just be honest. Like, when I mean wealthy, I'm not saying you're a millionaire, but right now you won't have to worry about nothing, right? And
I'm good. I'll say I'm good. Yeah.
But you're not comfortable. You're still going.
Yeah. I think, if you have certain goals in mind, it doesn't matter how comfortable things get. For me, I know that there's always another level I can get to.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you know your potential, if you know what you're capable of doing, don't settle just because you're in a good spot or just because you're comfortable, unless you're happy with that. For me personally, because I know what my potential is, I know where I could potentially go, and I know what I see in my mind, me stopping here when I know I could go here,
it's not even a question. Yeah.
That would cause like a psychological battle for like, okay, you know you can go here. Why are you stopping right here?
Yeah.
When you can do more. So yeah, if you got more in you, give it. And keep giving it until you don't have anything left. Yeah.
See? Y'all heard it the best. Not from me, but the king himself. Bless, man. I really appreciate you.